Hello ladies and gentlemen, SeKo Starcraft back with Game 2 between Mausmana and FXO Strelok. Now unfortunately, I don't get that really cool bitchin' kick-ass display that was on that last game. But this is a map called Electric Circuit, the RSL version, and I don't know if I know this map at all. I'm trying to think if I've ever seen this. Well, I'm excited regardless. Oh, hello, kitty cat. Come say hi. We had a big thunderstorm in here today, and for some reason, it's just been scaring the hell out of the cat. It went and hid in the shoe rack for the last couple of hours. Finally decides it's a big enough girl to come out and hang out and watch some Starcraft with me. Now the first game that we watched, which if you haven't seen yet, I would suggest going to do so because it featured a really kick-ass mech style out of our good friend Strelok, which you don't see too many pro players doing mech. Excuse me, against protoss. This is interesting. It's not even a high ground. It's a low ground choke. I'm learning stuff with you people, and there's even a backdoor rocks to be able to get in here and just attack. This is a pretty crazy map. I don't know if I like this at all. Regardless, we had a gas before barracks, so I'm assuming Strelok is going to be going for some sort of early drop aggression. On the side of Monsieur Mana, we have a pretty straight up gateway opening. We'll come through and see what's going on, and we'll get chased around just to be able to keep an eye on things. And I think that's really important on a map you don't really know very well, to keep chasing a probe so that way it doesn't hide a pylon or something silly, because it's probably very easy to do something like that. I know if I'm playing on maps I don't like, I have a much higher tendency to do a cheesy strategy or some sort of all-in, just because I don't like playing on those maps as much. Orbital down. We'll see the factory timing. But it's pretty standard though, I don't think it's too big of a deal. We had a gateway into Nexus once again. I think the position here is more favorable for Mana because this opening here opens directly into the natural of the Terran player. I like it gets one hit off on the Marine. Leave him with some scars if you're gonna die. Second gas on the way. Cybernetic score. A good fast scout from Strelok as well. Did see him in the first position that the SCV went. We do have a zealot on the way out, which kind of surprises me. I mean, early game, that zealot doesn't do too much unless you want to go for like a zealot stalker mothership core pressure or something like that. Pretty sure he did see the expansion up there. Whoop. Don't get stabbed in the back. We still don't have a command center coming out from the Terran player yet. Looks like he just about got supply blocked. He's going to go for a Hellion run by or a Hellion drop. Nope, just a run by. There's no starport. Haha. This is a very similar thing we saw from him last game, except there's no reactor to pump out extra Marines. Pay attention here. There we go. Now there is one stalker that just popped out. Yeah, those guys are going to get driven back. Widow Mines coming up afterwards. 4 Hellions, I mean they can outrun stalkers, which is good. But I don't think they're going to be able to really get in here and do much damage. That might be a tight wall off. Though we would be able to kill off that zealot with a little bit of work. A little bit of good micro. Good hits. Oh man. This looks like how Shawnee plays Starcraft. That's so much damage. I mean, he doesn't have an expansion up yet, so is he gonna be able to hit the damaged one? Oh, wow, he got the observer out just in time, though. Nice pick off! Super, super slick. Oh, he tried to get the surround. Oh, no. What? Oh, right, that one already shot. Well, at least he was able to boost out a observer. Observers make really quickly. So this didn't really do too much. Oh, just about. That was still really... How much did he get there? 15 worker kills. So we look at units wise. He's not down by a ton. He's only down by 7. But with mules and the fact that he has next up way faster, he's playing a little bit of catch up. 3 gateway robo. Pretty typical 2-base kind of play. Really smart to have the observer there in the lead, just to make sure that you don't get shot. Those will one-shot your stalkers. Like these semi-useless watchtowers, but he's going to go take it anyways. Might as well. You've got idle units laying around. You might as well use them. Hellbats, starport, moving back into mech again, which I really like. I'm really liking watching this stuff out of Strelok. Gonna probably put some of these strategies into my own TVP. I play really bad late game TVP, so this kind of early mid game strategy piece is working so well to build up the lead you need to really work against mech. Looks like this Hellion's just gonna walk in. This is kind of funny actually. He gets one. He's gonna get second? No. But where's that dropship? Dropship? Looks like it got denied actually by the stalkers. So. Ooh, actually had a double drop. He almost lost that one too. Nexus cannon almost took it out. A lot of chrono boost not used here. A little surprising. Might as well just return home. These Hellbats are going to be a part of a much bigger mech army. Big supply lead coming out once again, even as a meching player. Can't really do much about these observers, even if he knew you there. So it looks like Mana's just going to have to play a little bit of catch-up for a while. Last game he really wanted to go for those early upgrades. Got the forges out really fast to help that out. Now he can't even do that. He hasn't gotten any upgrades. Working on getting out more immortals to deal with mech. Has a very, very small army in place right now. And right now there is no real big rush out of the Terran player to try to get out and put pressure on the map. You can sit back. He'll probably get up another command center here pretty soon to move up to 3 bases. He'll probably be moving into some form of... Well, it's a reactor, so it must be for either Vikings if he needs them or for more medevacs. Moving once again into his Templar archives. I think he's trying to go too straight up counter mech. Like it's lots of immortals and archons to just be able to counter mech. I don't think it's going to work out as well for him. He is getting those double forges out finally now. But as you see, there's already upgrades started for the Terran player. He's even getting bio upgrades. He's mixing in Marines, Marauders. This is a hodgepodge army if I've ever seen one. I actually really enjoy it though. I think this is really, really cool. Let's look at the economy now. Pretty much even on economy. But the Terran has been able to kind of ride that early kills he got with those Hellion run-bys quite well. War drops out on the map. There isn't any cannons down. Mana has had to cut some corners in order to deal with what the Terran player is doing. Does see the High Templars in place there. Sees the upgrades happening. Sees more production. Sees Immortals. Archons. It's a pretty good sized mech army. He's pushing out a lot earlier than he did last game. I think he feels he's got the advantage and he's going to expand behind it. Probably not the easiest thing for the Protoss to do is going to be holding this base. And I thought that the... ooh, don't lose those. Does manage to pull back the injured tank and medevac. One immortal goes down. Concussive shells and combat shields are about to finish up. If he gets the siege position around this wall, he's going to be in a pretty good spot. This choke is obviously not good to go through. But with these tanks in the back, you can break just about any type of sieged up position. I think this is too much. This is such a sick army. The infinite range. God, I hate the range on these things. Does have the medevacs back here. Lots of energy to heal up this bio. Grabs one gateway. The upgrades, he's just starting 2-2 right now, so 1-1 finished. If he's going to attack, now's the time. If I can run up a handful of Marines up here as well. There he goes. Grab the high ground. Great concave out of the Terran. That Protoss army is going to get slaughtered. Sick game once again. I haven't seen some Strelok games in a long time. Man, is he playing good. That was a top level play. This meching strategy is such a winner thing too. And I've never seen this mounted. Look at the different units here. He's got Marines, Marauders, Hellbats, tanks, medevacs, and he's got upgrades going for all of them. I don't even think that's sustainable, but somehow it worked, and that was fantastic. Hope you guys liked that. We should have some more action from this new RSL tournament here coming up real soon.